Whoa! Make it stop! Come on, Magic!
Let's keep moving.
Let's kick some butt. You're done.
Light! Ow! That was close. I want to fight too! Holy light!
Missed me. All's well that ends well. That's a new one. Pierce him!
Holy light! Big win, right? This is...
Yeah, this is where I collapsed. And then you came along.
Yes. This is where we met. But why were you lying here? Were you attacked by monsters? Oh, I forgot. You don't remember.
It wasn't monsters. It was poison from those flowers. Right. It couldn't have been monsters. Because the monsters were... Aha! Somehow, I know this thing.
Did you remember something?
Yeah, wasn't dimension. It's a dimension machine. We could have been using it all along. Why couldn't I remember? Anyway, this device can warp monsters away to another dimension. It works like my warp device in principle, but in a different way. It opens a portal around an enemy, and then...
Leo? Slow down.
Oh, sorry. I finally remembered something and got carried away.
Let me get this straight. This machine locks monsters away? Meaning, we won't have to fight them?
Exactly. Until we want to, that is. Then, we can fight them all at once.
Wow, that sounds convenient.
Let's see if it works.
What was that just now?
It means the Dimension Machine works. If we bump into any monsters we've already fought, it seals them away for us.
Great! Now we won't have to fight so much.
Well, there's a catch. We can only seal away so many monsters at once. Around 30 or so, I think. Once we go past that, the dimension will overflow. Then, we have to fight all the monsters at once.
Really? So it's convenient, but also a little dangerous.
We'll have to purge the dimension every now and then so it doesn't fill up. Let's try that by battling those monsters we just sealed away. Let's do this. Time to end this.
Come on, Magic!
Time to end this.
That was close. We really have to face all of them at once, huh?
Yeah, so it's a good idea to heal up beforehand.
Oh, Owen Stump. He always used to sit right here.
A few years ago,
There you are, Owen. I've been looking for you.
Kena, I have something to tell you.
What is it?
I think we should move into town.
Into town? What if I hurt someone with my magic?
You've grown considerably, Kena. I think you can control it well enough. Besides, I think you could use a different kind of education.
A different kind of education?
Right. You must understand human beings.
You're a human being, Owen. That's all I need to understand.
Kena, you cannot live with me forever. You must get to know more people in order to better understand them. That name I gave you, Kena. It's an old Vibran word meaning destiny. I've told you that before, haven't I?
Kena means destiny. But I don't know what my destiny is.
Destiny is something one must find on their own. That time has come for you.
Hey, can we sit and rest for a little?
Sure, why not?
Scent of the forest. A single ray of sun beamed through the tree leaves, illuminating a lone tree stump. Kena quietly approached it as Leo stood nearby, watching. Kena remained silent, taking comfort in the quiet and stillness. Then, as if to touch the sunlight shining through the foliage, she reached out her hand.
It's warm.
Kena murmured. She stood below the light, looked up, closed her eyes, and took a deep breath. The smell of the forest and the sun's rays tickled Kena's nostrils and filled her lungs. A gentle wind blew past the two of them.
This is my favorite place. It's really special to me.
Kena spoke in a satisfied tone as she smiled at Leo.
Owen and I would walk in this forest all the time. Whenever we came here, he would sit there to rest. He told me lots of stories.
Kena looked over at the tree stump. She gazed at it with a loving expression. To Leo, it seemed as though Owen were sitting right there.
What kind of stories did he tell you?
Leo asked her.
About humans and about the world.
Kena replied as she sat on the tree stump. The view from the stump was the view Owen always saw. Inside Kena's memories, her days with Owen began to re-emerge.
When I was little, Owen was everything to me. He was the only other human I knew. And this forest was my whole world. But Owen taught me that the world is greater than this forest. That there are more worlds out there besides this one. That there are more people, and that they are all connected.
So he was some kind of teacher.
Kena smiled at Leo's words.
Yes, he was my teacher.
Kena suddenly went quiet, staring off into the forest.
What are humans?
She had asked this question frequently as a child. Owen, the only other human Kena knew, was an elderly man, quite different from a young girl. To her, Owen seemed like a whole different species. To keep young Kena's powers under control, Owen lived in the forest with her and taught her how to survive. But Owen was worried there was one thing Kena could not grasp: human beings. Owen decided to move into town so Kena could learn about humans. The fortune-telling business was useful for teaching Kena about this subject. His clients came from all walks of life: old, young, rich, poor. Just by listening to their stories, Kina began to grasp the complexity of their feelings, their ambivalent natures, and their various emotions. As a fortune teller, Owen listened to any and all concerns and gave his clients simple advice. His words were always kind, and his heart was always open. He supported his clients, consoling those who cried and motivating those who were afraid. Their tension would melt away just by talking to him. They would come into the shop with dark, heavy expressions and leave looking brighter without fail.
Hey, Owen. Why do people think so much of others? Why do they go through so much trouble for other people? They fall in love, fight over business, and even quarrel with their own families. They hide things from the people they love. They get jealous of their friends and even betray them. Why can't everyone get along like we do?
Owen responded with a smile to Kina's honest inquiry.
Because love, hate, and everything in between are all part of human nature.
What are humans?
Kina eventually turned her constant question inwards, towards herself. Her question grew into a bigger question.
What am I? Look! This is where we used to live.
The old house.
Owen told me this used to be a charcoal shop. Buying it cost him practically nothing.
The old shack, made of stacked bricks and wood, looked like it had been abandoned since Kina and Owen had left. Exposed to the elements, the wooden portions of the walls were slowly disintegrating. In Kina's earliest memories, she had lived in this shack. Owen was the only person she could call family. There was a sudden change in the smell of the air around them. Although there were no direct signs of danger, Leo placed his hand on his weapon and turned around. A small monster was hiding, peeking out from behind the bushes. It was a six-legged beast with fur that blended with the greenery of the forest. Cautiously watching Leo and Kina, it stretched its large, thick tail and twitched its pointy nose.
It's a Tioris.
Kina said, as if greeting an old friend.
This might be a stupid question, but is that a friend of yours?
Leo asked.
No way.
Kina laughed in response, still watching the Tioris.
When I was small, the first friend I made was a Tioris.
Kina, without minding the dirt on the ground, squatted down and smiled at the Tioris. She then gently held out her right hand. The Tioris twitched its nose, trying to sniff her fingertips.
Tiorises have a very keen sense of smell. I used to imitate them all the time. Like this.
Kina inhaled deeply through her nose. With her hand still held out towards the Tioris, she closed her eyes. The Tioris watched her oddly animalistic behavior with curiosity. After breathing in deeply, she slowly exhaled from her mouth.
Now you try.
Who? Me?
Kina nodded.
Yes. I want you to feel the forest.
Nah, I'm good.
Leo said.
Come on.
Kina said firmly.
Just try it.
She sounded like a mother scolding her child.
Fine.
Reluctantly, he took a deep breath.
Not through your mouth.
She corrected.
Through your nose. And close your eyes. Try to do it like I do.
Kina demonstrated the breathing again. Without much choice, Leo followed her instructions. Kina immediately said,
Your eyes are open, aren't they?
How did you know?
I know because I do.
That's not a very helpful answer.
Close your eyes and try again.
Leo closed his eyes and breathed again, this time just as Kina instructed.
Leo, can you feel it?
She asked. Without his sense of sight, Leo's other senses began to sharpen. As he continued the steady breathing, his mind grew calm. The smells of the earth, the trees, the leaves, and the flowers filled his nostrils. Leo could pick up all sorts of scents he'd never encountered before. Each smell was unique and reminded him of all the living things that dwelt there. The songs of the birds, the creak of the branches, and the rustling of leaves in the wind filled his ears. The footsteps of the birds and bugs walking across the branches imbued the forest with rhythm. The sunlight streaming through the leaves warmed his skin. He could feel the invisible breathing of the forest. As he let the moment soak in, Leo could feel his consciousness become one with the land. Leo opened his eyes.
You felt it too, right?
Kina asked with a smile, her eyes still closed.
Yeah. How did you know?
Sensing the hesitation in his words, Kina finally opened her eyes.
I can tell.
She said,
Because right now, we're a part of the forest. I played this game when I was little.
Game?
Yeah. I would try to identify each smell. Each different smell is like a voice. I can smell whether someone's feeling good today or not, or whether they're sleepy or hungry. I can tell how everything in this forest is feeling.
Leo would normally never believe such a thing. However, he felt it could be true for Kina.
As I kept smelling the forest every day, I began to understand it. I made lots of great friends this way.
Kina looked back at the Tioris still in front of her. The Tioris had completely lowered its guard. It approached Kina slowly but comfortably. Kina finally made contact with the animal and caressed it gently along its back and tail.
This is a place filled with wonderful, familiar scents. It comforts me.
I see. So this is your home.
Kina inclined her head, then began walking around. Watching her from behind, it looked as though she was melting into the forest. She turned and smiled at Leo, who had remained where he was. The sight of her, bathed in the sunlight shining between the leaves, took Leo's breath away. Kina was one with the forest. Leo found himself taking another deep breath. He too wanted to feel the life of the forest.
There it is! The tree that makes magical money!
That tree makes money?
Sure does!
All right then, let's borrow some.
We can win this! Holy light!
Got it!
Yeah, let's keep it up. That fruit will keep growing back. We could farm it for some extra money.
Ha!
Come on, Magic! Ow!
Ha!
Ugh. Come on, Magic!
Take this!
How about this?
Appreciate it. Take this! There! 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 Ha! Looks like we've worn it down.
Now's our chance.
Ha! We did it!
We sure did. Now let's grab that gold.
Just getting started.
There. This should be enough to get Owen to tell your fortune.
Huh, you were right. I guess money does grow on trees.
This kind does. But I think we may have overdone it.
Ready to head back to Owen? Is the tree okay?
It'll bounce back in a bit. It gets a little too wild sometimes, so a little pruning does it good. We came along at the right time. Leo, what's wrong?
Bacteria.
The bacteria. It's even infested my forest.
I think I used to search in places like this. But for what?
Did you have a death wish or something? Are you all right?
Yeah, thanks. That's the same light as back then.
This bacteria was spread by the malevolent god.
The malevolent god? You mean the one Owen called Vam?
Yes. But why would Owen deal with someone like that?
Either way, this place is dangerous. Let's head back to town.
Okay. If I remember right, there's a way out of the forest not too far from here. Let's have Owen tell your fortune. I'm sure you remember something.
As long as you're sure this magical money's good enough for him.
Sorry. It's not up to him, really.
Don't worry about it. Let's head over to Owen's place.
Where could he be? He told me to wait here in the public square.
Whoa! Make it stop!
I'll end this!
Come on, Magic!
You're done!
Light! Whoops!
You're done! I'll end this!
Light! Ow! Whoops!
You're done!
Holy light!
You're toast!
Whoops! Light!
You're toast.
Ow!
There! Time to end this.
Yeah!
Let's keep moving.
Ah, magical money, is it? Very well. Now, first things first. I'll need to borrow an item. Something precious to you.
Something precious to me? This is about all I have.
This mask, it's... Never mind. Let us begin. I will now project your connection with this object. This will allow me to unravel the secrets of your past.
Wow.
This is... that place from before. That's right. I remember. Dad, Mom, my parents, they...
Mom!
Destina, get back! Destina!
Mom!
Something happened during Dad's experiment.
What are you doing?
Dad?
Let go of that thing!
No!
Hand it over now!
The mark on the mask. I saw that same mark back then. What now? Are you all right?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Who's there?
Lord Van, how can this be?
Vam? The malevolent god?
Owen, you have my thanks. You have guided me to the Marauder.
Marauder? Hang on, is that supposed to be me? Watch out.
No spark.
sky.
Getting dark. Are you okay?
You're the best. Yeah.
You have something of mine. I shall have it back.
Focus.
Be gone.
Real?
You're finished.
Leo!
What is this? Are you doing this?
I don't know, but I think it's protecting me.
Oh. Marauder of the Divine Artifacts. A strange power indeed. I shall remember you all, and bring annihilation upon you.
He disappeared. Vam the Malevolent. What's going on?
Owen.
You're okay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you see everything that just happened?
Yes, but I don't understand.
Oh, Kina.
Owen! You're all right?
You saw that too, right, Owen?
Yes, indeed, it was Lord Vam. But different. Overflowing with malice.
What did he call me? Marauder?
It seems I've lost my power. Lord Vam, he spoke to me. He said, the time is nigh. I have all the concentrated emotions I need.
What's that all about?
It's beyond me as well. But one thing is certain. The power Vam bestowed upon me is gone. It seems I have served my purpose. Kina, you should go with Leo.
Huh?
There is strong magic within you. From the moment I found you as a baby, I knew there was something about you. Now, your journey finally begins.
Wait, what's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Leo, traveler between worlds, a special destiny awaits you, too. I felt it in my last moments with my powers. Perhaps the two of you are destined for each other.
Destined for each other? Us?
You're talking nonsense. I don't even have any memories. What do you expect me to do?
Take care of Kina. Please.
Take care of me? Owen, what are you saying?
Leave now, Kina. This is no longer your home.
But... if you say so.
Kina? Hey, who talks to people like that? You're white as a sheet. What's really going on?
Please, take care of Kina. In that final moment, such is the future I saw for her.
Where does it hurt? Let me find you a doctor.
I don't have much time left.
But what about Kina? Okay. You can leave Kina to me.